The end of the world is near, guys, and it is time to make the final preparations. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we built one of our most beautiful looking production lines yet. A production line that shall now be dubbed the server rack, as recommended by you guys in the comments. And this crazy machine, this beautiful machine, produces 45 radio control units per minute, all to be used in our turbo motor production. And the whole machine just looks absolutely gorgeous, like I said before. And thank you guys so much for suggesting such a good name. However though, with this completed, guess what? We're done. That was it. That was the last thing we needed in order to produce our turbo motors. After a painstaking adventure, we finally have all the heat sinks we need, the motors we need, the rubber we need, and finally, the radio control units. However though, today we will not be working on this. Yeah, I know, big shocker here, eh? And that's because I want turbo motors to be the very last project we work on. Because once they're automated, I want to start on season 2 of the Let's Play. But more on that later, because there's still the matter of that one more production line we need. And that is for the batteries. And these little rascals need alclad sheets, wire, sulfur, and plastic. And like, I'm pretty sure we have all this stuff. It's just that we're gonna have to kind of rip up a couple lines here and there and reroute it all to this new production line. However, the only spooky thing with this project is that it requires oil. And oil is always kind of stretched thin here, but we do have some plastic production. I'm just not sure if it's enough, because most of this is being used for our high-speed connectors. Oh no, and I just did the math, and all of the plastic here is being used for the high-speed connectors. And a few episodes ago, I tapped out all of our oil so that it's all being produced for the turbo motors. So now there's only one solution. We have to get more oil. And there's literally only one more place I can go for it. And that's in this hyper disgusting mini swamp. Gross. The big gross. There's 3 beautiful untapped nodes right down there, just waiting for old Mr. Kibitz to slurp up all that delicious, delicious oil. Oh goodness. Wait, what? Wait, what the heck is this oil? What? I thought this was the last oil in the world. Oh my god, I completely forgot this area existed. And I think there are actually 3 nodes here. A couple rascally boys trotting all over my black gold. But how much is here? Impure. Now I know why I forgot about this place. And how much more oil is over here? A normal node? That's like 600. That's like 1,200. 1,000, that's like 1,500 extra oil here. Is there more? Hold up. Map, can we work? Oh, there is another one. Oh, brother. Oh, it's impure. Whatever, you know what? We're desperate. We need it all. And we're gonna take it all. And what's even better is we have a train station that we set up ages ago, way up over there. So this will be pretty easy to transport out as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we don't need oil because we got more. Oh baby. Except I made a pretty bad mistake here. My numbers were wrong. So the impure node only gets 150 and the normal nodes only get 300 per minute. So in all, we're only getting 900 oil per minute from this little area, but that's enough. Like, we only want this for batteries. Admittedly though, this is quite the project for just a couple of batteries, but you know what? Had to be done. The oil is too precious. Even if we don't use them for batteries like later on, we can switch that to be used for some kind of late stage production. But for now, we're just gonna bring it back to base. And also, I guess on a good note, I thought I was gonna have to bring like 4 belts all the way back to the train station, but no, it's only gonna be 2. So that just makes things a little bit more convenient, right? Right. And speaking of convenience, we do have this really nice flat space right between all of these oil pumps. So I guess we could load balance everything right now, right? And that'll save us a little work back at base. Wait, oh my goodness. No, we don't even have to load balance. This is the pinnacle of convenience. It's 2 impure nodes and 2 pure nodes. All we have to do is merge the lines together. Dude. So normal node in there, and then impure node goes in there. Done. Simple. Easy. Master load balancing Kibs. Back at it again. And off to the train everything goes. Oh yeah, and while working on this, look at what old Mr. Kibs noticed. Old Mr. Kibs sees something shiny. And it's a couple of geysers. And with these, we can actually make some geothermal generators. What in the space-time continuum is this? Game. Oh, okay, it actually can be placed on here. For a second there, I was gonna be like, brother, do not. Yep, got a geothermal generator there, and I'm pretty sure that is one there. You better believe it. There we go. And you see, the 2 geothermal generators will generate an extra 400 megawatts of power, which seems pretty insignificant all things considered, right? However though, it's super important because now we finally have 80,000 megawatts. No longer 79,700, no, 80,000. And that, my friends, is very satisfactory. Okay, but enough of that out of base nonsense. I was feeling homesick, man. So we're back at Big O Stop 01, where the oil's gonna be dropped off. It's gonna be dropped off here and there. And from here, we kind of need to start thinking about where we're actually gonna be making our batteries. Because I can tell you right now, we are not making batteries at the top of our base. Oh, no. No. So I decided to start with step number 1. Whoa. Purging the ghosts. But no, refining the oil. Where do we refine this stuff? And luckily, I was doing some decorating on some live streams over on Twitch, and we have a bit of extra space available to do that. Specifically though, on this side of the base over by our crystal, yeah, just straight up crystal production here. So this all goes to a balcony now, and a nice little rooftop area above the train station. And we can put a couple refineries down here. And then up above the crystal production, a little bit more space up here. Very cool. And then guess what? Even a little bit more space up here. And I think for 900 oil per minute, 900 divided by 30 is 30 refineries. I think we'll be able to fit most of them here. If not, we'll just power shard them. But then aside from the refineries, probably the strangest convenience is where we can make our batteries. Because long ago, when we were decorating the front of the base, I built this tower here, but check it out. I didn't fill it with anything. It's just empty, making it the perfect spot to make our batteries. And if you're wondering where this is actually, this is directly beside the beast, with this nice, beautiful view of the rest of our factory. So a pretty neat place to build batteries. I'm happy we're actually gonna utilize the space. So without further ado here, let's just see exactly how many refineries we can build. Like, we'll make this work no matter what. I just wanna see how many power shards we're gonna end up using. Because I think this is enough space for like 26. 30 is a bit of a stretch though. So we'll start here, because we need a bit of space to bring the plastic up there. And we'll just kind of work our way down. Okay, so I was a little ambitious with the refineries. It turns out we can only fit 10 on the 3 terraces here. At least on one side, and I don't want to build more on this side because I think it'll detract from like the look of the base. So I guess 10 is okay. And then with these 10, we'll just use power shards so that the 10 of them can use 450 oil per minute. And that way, we can only have one of these lines going into all of these different refineries, and we can leave the other line for some other time. And on this night, one of the final refineries has been hooked up. All of the belts are good, all of the power is good. My goodness, though, what a headache. Since we have 10 here, it's 2 groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there. Like, the belt work is simple, but it's just going all over the place, man. And I guess that's kind of good because it adds a little bit more detail here. But yeah, neat. That is plastic. We're making plastic here. I totally put it as rubber. I'm just so used to putting everything as rubber. But yeah, that's all of the plastic we're gonna need. In fact, we're not even gonna use all this plastic for our battery production. In fact, we're not gonna be using much at all. My plan is actually, to use only 60 plastic per minute for this project. And that's because I don't wanna go like crazy on the battery production, because we don't know if they're gonna be used for anything in the future, number 1. And number 2 is, since we are so low on oil in the world, and there's 2 more tiers to be released in this game, like tier 8 and 9, I don't wanna have like 0 oil left in my world. So like this line is going to be for tier 8 and 9. If we even need plastic at that point, who really knows, right? Anyway, with the plastic all dealt with, I think that is the most complicated thing we had to work on, aside from actually building the production line itself. But then for batteries, we don't really need much more complicated stuff. We need alclad sheets, 24 wire per minute, no, 45 wire per minute, some sulfur, and plastic. Well, we already have alclad sheets. We just have to like divert a line over. Wire shouldn't be a problem. And then sulfur. Sulfur can be a little spicy. Oh, but wait a second. Maybe it won't be. Because, yep, the sulfur line over there is with a Mark II miner. And if we make that a Mark III miner, we won't even have to change anything in our factory. We can just pull the extra sulfur from that, which is leading right into this train stop, and bring it up here. Dude, everything's just working out. Okay, my friend, come with me. It's time for some upgrading. You know, it's kind of funny, actually. Like, most of my world is probably still covered in, like, Mark II miners. So I could probably get, like, so much more iron and, like, copper and all that kind of jazz, just if I upgraded things. But you know what? We'll get to it when we get to it, right? All we need today is that sulfur, baby. And there we go, we got our second material up and ready to go. Trust me, it's actually there. It's just being shy right now, but it's there. And next on the list, I think, is going to be the alclad sheets, which are being produced way over there. Because I have 2 sources of alclad sheets. This first source I made forever ago, and that's just for like personal use, for like building and stuff. And then I have another source that I make way up the factory, that's for turbo motors. So obviously we're just gonna kind of dip from this little source here. The thing is, we kind of just have a little bit of stuff in the way of getting the stuff from A to B. But easy answer, can we just go underneath the beast? I have a lot, I have a lot of stuff running under here, so maybe there's room. Like it could sneak through this area, go through here. Wait, could it? Or like technically it could go through here, but I really like the look of this room. I don't want to have like some hanging belts going through, so we're not gonna do that. And now we're kind of running out of options. Oh, hold up though. Genius idea. Why don't we run the alclad sheets on the ceiling of like this inner square here? Because we just need to go right to there. Yeah, that could be pretty easy too. I like this. Think we're on to something. Okay, so first off here, we're gonna go and grab only 45 alclad sheets off our main line. I think we have 480 per minute coming here, so I don't think we'll be missing that too much. And that will go back down to our base area. And as well as our hub 2.0, that's way up in the sky. And that liter 45 per minute, would be coming off of this if it were a splitter. Then we just scoot all the extra stuff we're grabbing off over this way. And then before we start making all the hanging lines and stuff, I have this little warehouse area. We're just gonna scoot things through as well. That'll go straight on through here. But wait a second, what's through here? What is this? Oh, this is another empty tower. That was just for decorating. So this is on the other side of the beast. Well then, wait a second, hold up. Hold up, could we just bring the line over the beast? We could, but I have this like viewing platform that I really like. Whoa, this is tough. It's like, do we mess with the look of the beast or do we mess with the look of our inner square area? Because I really like how this all looks right now. Decisions, decisions. Well, decided to go with the belt being on the outside here. I don't know if it's like a better solution. We kind of have like this goofy, like, arch going over the path there, but it works. And I'm not sure what other solutions would be better. Like, I guess I could have brought the line underneath. Oh, wait a second. That's like a million times better idea. Wow, now that actually looks amazing. I thought it would be like a blight to the eyes to have another belt going through here, but no. That fits in really well, looks really good. Excellent. Alclad sheets, I got 'em. Leaving just the wire. And you know what? For the poopy brown hats, I think we're just gonna steal them from another project. Or at least, in part. So down here is, I don't think I ever showed this on a video, but it is my beacon constructor plant. So this whole thing makes beacons. This is how I get all of my beacons, so I don't need to handcraft them. And we have like almost 5,000. So we never really need them again. So I'm just gonna steal the source of wire from here and bring them up to our factory somewhere up there. However, we're not gonna steal like everything. We're gonna just split the line so that it goes to this whole system and it goes to the battery system. Because I might still need 1,000,000 beacons for something, who knows, right? But now it's like when I'm not making beacons, I can be making the batteries. So we're grabbing the ore from down there and we're just bringing it all the way up here. And man, we are getting a little crazy with this roofing area. It's definitely looking a lot more busy. Which is good, I guess. A little more detail never hurts. But with that though, the gang's all here. We have our copper ore, we have our sulfur, we're gonna have our plastic here soon once I reactivate the train, and our alclad sheets. Excellent. And really, we can almost go right to making the manufacturers because the only thing we have to make still are the wire. And for my purposes, and for this project's purposes, we only need 135 per minute, which is exactly 2 constructors with the alternate iron wire recipe. Oh wait, iron wire. That's copper. No! Okay guys, forget that ever happened and leave a like. Anyway, let's connect up the iron here, and that's it. That's all the pre-production we need to do for this project. Well, where's the iron? Oh, it's coming. Okay. Oh, wait. Now there we go. Now forget all the other stuff happened. We're fine. Our production is done. Stuff is actually moving here. You better believe it. We're actually getting iron ingots. Nice. And we actually have the iron wire. Oh, baby, we did it. What a complicated task. Well, at least that actually was kind of like the only complicated task. Because now, for our manufacturers, we just need 3 of them, because that's kind of what I've intended to build here. And we're just gonna stack them up on top of each other. And there's the first one. And the reason I decided on 3 battery manufacturers was for one reason only. It's so we didn't use more than 60 plastic per minute. So 16 or whatever, 17 per minute times 3 is about 52-ish. And I didn't really want to use any more plastic than that. And then after getting the plastic number, I just figured out all of the other numbers and made it work. Because these things we can get a lot of, pretty easily. Oh yes, and there's the added benefit of only having 3 manufacturers, meaning the load balancing is just the most simple thing in the world. Just using 1 splitter. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, actually now I don't know. The batteries need 4 items each, so this is actually a little bit more complicated than I thought. But it doesn't have to be because we can just use power shards. There we go. And there we go. And now we only need 2 manufacturers, making it even easier. Now to line up some splitty boys, and then just puke out a bunch of disgusting looking lines. And at the end of the day, we have our battery production. So all we gotta do is plug this bad boy in, and it gets going. So I reactivated the train, so we have the plastic as well. Everything's all organized, and a lot of it's already loaded in. I made a couple little mistakes here and there. Some iron was in places it shouldn't be, but it's all good. Because now we're getting our, 16.8 batteries per minute? You better believe we are, brother. Now, are we actually ever gonna do anything with these batteries? And that's a firm negative, friendo. At least I don't think so. But this is something we just needed to have processed. Because now the only thing we're not producing are turbo motors. That's it. One more stop. And this factory is as complete as it can be. And that kind of brings me back what I mentioned in the beginning of the episode. Season 2. Yes, because once we are done turbo motors, I'm gonna start a new world. A brand new world. A beautiful world. Where we're gonna do everything differently and be 1,000 times more productive. You think 22.5 supercomputers per minute is a lot? Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet, brother. Nothing. But before we're finished up here, I've been trying feverishly just to finish like decorating the base. So pretty much like this entire side is all done. Like all the walls are in, the platforms are in. Like even a lot of the interior has been decorated as well. Like this big empty space where we have the trucks and stuff, where we have one of our train stations. Even the little weird sloped ramp here is now like hanging down and looking a little bit more interesting. And the only big decorating project that's left at the base is the backside, because we never look at it, but I want this place to be perfect by the time we're done. Because yes, I will be finally releasing the save file to you guys, so you can check out the world for yourself. But more on that later. For now, fun fact, but that whole like battery place we just made is all right inside that tower. Right there, you can even kind of see through the wall where we have the floors and all the machines there. Yeah. So that's where all of our batteries are, in case you're wondering. Anyway though, that's kind of all I had planned to do today. Gonna be doing a lot of decorating on live streams and off camera here. And then we gotta automate those turbo motors. So that's gonna be all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching. But have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.